Hello, beautiful souls. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you are. Sending love and light. I have a download that, I have to talk about because I got to be obedient to Spirit. And I got to be obedient for my beautiful divine ancestors because they work so hard. They paved the way. They had to shed blood, sacrificed, for us to be here. First of all, I want to talk about is I love my spirit team, and you should love your spirit team too. You should love your spirit team. I'm sorry for the background noise. You might hear a helicopter, but you know how it goes for the chosen. Everywhere I go, I ask my spirit team, to go with me. I say a prayer no matter where I go. I ask them to hang out with me. That they're my spirit team. I love them. So pay attention to the birds. Because I'll tell you what, everywhere I was out the other day and I was running a few errands and just having a day to myself and with spirit, and no matter where I go and I look up in the sky, there would be either an eagle or a turkey vulture. I don't know if you guys know, a turkey vulture, they look like eagles. They're really big. You get close to one and their wings, man, they stretch all the way across, 6 foot across. And they always flying wherever I go in the sky. I'll see them anywhere I go. They're always right there in my view, letting me know that they go wherever you go to protect you. They're not playing. And so one of my purposes is to speak for my divine ancestors. Give much respect because they work so hard behind the scenes. They're able to do more for you on the other side than what they can do on this side. And another thing I want to talk about is, I'm sorry again for the helicopter, but I'm not going to let it throw my distraction. Is I want to talk about, I was led to a few things. First of all, when a spirit ever leads me to a song or a movie or something, I was led to a movie that I've been watching called As Above, So Below. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before, but it was about a woman who basically is looking for this stone, a healing stone, right? And she wants to go find it with her and her friend and a group of other people. They had to go to the catacombs, wherever it was at. It was hidden in the catacombs somewhere in Paris, where there's 600 or 6,600,000 bodies, dead bodies, souls down there buried. And basically it talks about you had to go through each level of hell. They basically had to go through all the 9 levels of hell to get out, to go, to basically to be able to get back out from underground. And a few people lost their way on the way down there because the word that Spirit has been showing me is the word atonement. Okay, and another movie I want to talk about is Flatliners. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Flatliners. It was back in the 90s where, of course, they were, playing around with death and seeing what it was like on the other side. And, of course, it brought back spirits, I guess, from their past sins. One guy was a bully to a little boy. This other guy recorded women having sex with women. Another guy was a bully, and Julia Roberts had issues with her father. Her father committed suicide. But for playing around with death, trying to play God, basically they brought back spirits with them, and they had to atone to make it right. Now, going back to As Above, So Below, a few people didn't make it. they went to hell and they were stuck in hell because they didn't atone. They didn't make it right. They didn't ask for forgiveness. They didn't say they were sorry. They didn't take accountability. We all know when you got to face God, you got to take accountability. You got to go through humility. You got to ask for forgiveness, say you're sorry. But to the point I'm trying to make is that the ancestors are saying atonement, make it right. No justice, no peace. Another thing that they were drawing me to was, and I really don't like to talk about this part, but that's what I noticed. They had me watching Confessions on the Deathbed, and how people, I guess hospice nurse, they were confessing, like people who passing away or about to pass away, they were seeing spirits. They were being haunted by these spirits. Some of them were like about to be dragged to hell for the things that they've done in the past. And I noticed that some of my Soul Tribe family was, after I started watching it, and then after the video I made about the ghost, about spirits saying we're haunting, we want what's done, it's going to be right, it has to be made right. But they were talking about, had me watch Confessions Before Death with hospice people. So my Soul Tribe messengers were picking it up too. But it's heavily. Like, as I was being drawn to watch it again today, after I started watching it 2 weeks ago, they were really stressing how they want what's right. It's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. You got to understand, these ancestors, some of them ain't so nice, but my beautiful divine ancestors, they either was sacrificed. Some of them, they say that they took their own lives, and they was actually, I'm not even going to say the word, the M word, but they were actually taken out. Some of them was poisoned. Really had to shed blood, and their wish, not only that, they haven't got their justice. A lot of spirits are talking about stolen inheritance. They really stressed that out, how they made wishes that were supposed to be passed, and it wasn't fulfilled. And they're really fighting for the ones. I'm hearing the ancestors say is that she or he prays for us. They're breaking generational curses. They want the bloodline cleared out. They want these people taken out who's not breaking these curses, who are doing evil things to the chosen ones. How they're really going to step up their game, and they want what's made to be right. They want the justice for the chosen. They want the justice for them. And since you're doing the work and you're breaking these curses, and you are listening to spirit, and you are praying for them. If you are not praying for your ancestors, your divine, you please pray for them. Ask them to ascend to the light, because when you break a curse, you set them free. They're really angry and upset, and they're talking about haunting, and I'm seeing like slamming the fist on the table. I'm seeing so many people, like warrior styles, with their spears in their hands and a torch of a fire, almost like back in the days, saying we're not going to stop. It must be made right. We want justice. We want justice for the chosen. A lot of the karmics are going through karma right now, and they're thinking that the chosen ones, the pure hearts, are doing magic back on them, but we're not. We don't do magic. I just looked down and saw 9/11. And speaking of 9/11, I've been seeing 911 like crazy. We don't do magic, okay? And a true empress and a true emperor, we are the magic. We don't do no type of magic, no black magic, no voodoo, none of that, which I'm not even going to get in that. But a lot of them are thinking that we're doing magic on them. But basically everything they're sending out is being returned, or it's being blocked to where the magic isn't, really working anymore. It's being returned to sender. And talk also that if anybody is sending you anything, make sure you do your return to senders. Also, too, I know I'm jumping everywhere. Also, too, every time when you wake up and right before you go to bed, besides praying, I want you to repeat after me. Say, I call my power, my energy back. I call my power back that was taken, stolen, manifested, inherited off me. I call it all back right now. Say that every night when you wake up or before you go to bed in Jesus' name, because you are protected by the blood of Jesus. Also say your prayers too, but I'm telling you, Spirit has got me strongly to where this karma is hitting back. And these karmics are so delusional, they think it's voodoo or magic being done to them, but it's all that energy that they put out. And you got to think about it. Imagine how much dark energy they put out after years and years and years, and all that hate, all the things that they have done to you pure hearts, all the lies, the gossiping, the trying to take you out, to hiring a hitman, to stealing your inheritance, to getting a life insurance policy on you to be taken out, to trying to poison you, to video recording you, having people gang stalk you, putting videos of you on the dark web, just all the lies saying you had, HIV and all these transmitted diseases, and how you were out there. Just all these lies. You're sleeping around, and just all that, everything that they've done, all that's being returned. Confirmation. All that's being returned. Okay? So really, what I've been seeing, and I see it in big black on a screen, atonement. They want what's to be made right, and it's not going to stop until it's done. It's not going to stop. Some people is about to cross over, and I'm talking about leaving here. And another thing I don't like to talk about, some people are going to go to a very dark place. That's the one thing I don't like to talk about, and I don't even want to use the word, to where there might be a deathbed confession, because some of these people are going to see those spirits right before they passed, and they're really going to whoop their butt, and they're really going to, I'm seeing the movie, they're showing me the movie in my head, Drag Me to Hell. And some people believe there's no hell, but believe me, there's different levels to hell. God will put you where you belong. And I really hate to stress a message like this, because I like to talk about God, how beautiful He is. But as much as my ancestors, divine ancestors, do for me, I have to respect and put this video out, this message out, because I don't want that on my hands. I don't want to make them angry at me. But they want what's fair. I'm hearing no justice, no peace. They want what's fair, and they say thank you for praying for them. They also want you to know that you are not alone, and to remember the good memories you had with them. They are just a thought away. If you lost somebody, pure heart, and you're in mourning, baby girl, baby boy, you're not alone. They are still around, and they want what's best for you. And you breaking these curses, and you doing the right thing, and you sending love and light out, and you praying for them, and you praying, and you're sending them to the light. You're healing them. Some of y'all are ascended so high that you're healing the people around you. And yeah, I don't even have to say what I gotta say. Distractions, but it's not going to distract me. Another thing too, Spirit wants to bring out is some people are trying to hide underneath the chosen of pure heart's energy from not getting karma. But God and Spirit says just let it go, cut the cord. You got to get out the way. because you don't want that tire to fall on you. But to the ones who think they're being hidden, that knew things and didn't say anything, I heard that too. The ones that knew but didn't stop, that didn't say anything, is going to have to go right along with it, because it's almost like you were a part of the plan too, because they want what's right, and they're leading me down this trail with the deathbed confession and the being haunted, and they're going to go through hell to get to the other side. Like I said before, some people are thinking about even taking their own, some of the karmists are thinking about taking their own life, but that's not going to do anything. You're just going to come back to even more of a rough karmic life. So in my heart, I always say, it's never too late for God. I'm going to end it on a good note. No matter what you've done, murdered somebody, I should have said the word, took somebody out, whatever you have done, if you truly want forgiveness in your heart, and you truly are sorry, and you can't go to God and make it bullcrap. You really got to open your heart and go through that humility and bear it all. It's never too late for God in this life, because once you cross over and you don't do it, God's going to place you wherever He wants to place you. But it's never too late for God. Ask for forgiveness. Really, ask for forgiveness. Sending you guys love and light out. I had to be respectful to Spirit, because they really, they protect me, and, we squad up over here, they're there, and I love my Spirit team. I love my angels. I love Archangel Michael, because he's always around. Just really give gratitude. Say your prayers, I cannot stress that enough, but I really do. I love you guys, and keep on healing. You're doing just such a wonderful job, and I'm so proud of you. If nobody's told you that they're proud of you, I'm going to tell you I'm proud of you. And I know this message is a little bit everywhere, but you know how it is around here. People trying to distract with the helicopter and people in the background. But this message has got to come out. Keep on ascending, and keep, giving that love and light out. Say your prayers. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Really get tapped in and drink more water. I'm telling myself that. I'm not going to never be no hypocrite. Atonement. That's the word for today. Atonement, you guys. Atonement. Make it right. That's what I'm hearing. That's the word of the day. Check it out. And I'm going to get off here. I love you guys. I know I'm rambling on. It's just a lot's going on over here. And, I got to make sure I remember everything they wanted me to put, because I only come on here. I'm sorry I don't do daily messages, but I only come on here to whenever I feel led to come on here. I put so much faith in God. I don't care if you like the video, you like whatever, but I know this message is going to get to whoever God needs it to get to. I know YouTube is on blocking some things, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not asking for no donations. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm just being respectful to Spirit and to Father. But I love you guys, and I know it's going to go to who it needs to go to, because that's how high my faith is in God. My faith in God is so high, and I love Him so much. I know whatever I go through or whatever's in my life, I know there's a reason for it, no matter what it is. Send in love and light out. 333, baby, all day long. Bye.